All right, everybody. Welcome. Happy New Year. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Welcome to my stream. I just thought it would be a nice time to get together, uh, talk about what a fantastic year 2024 was, how much we loved it, how much, we're going to miss it. Um, And that's what I want to do tonight. That's what I want to give you guys the chance to hang out, talk about the coolest stuff that happened. It's hard to pick. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna play some games. Might have some folks popping by to hang out as well. So yeah, thanks for joining, folks. Some talk about something crazy happening in Worcester at Assumption College. I guess not surprising. Assumption University now. I don't know. Who cares? Uh, that's weird. That's a weird thing. So, yeah. Before we get into the games, I wanted to chat about what's. No, we're not going to go till midnight. There, no. You, Everybody wants to watch whatever they're doing on CNN, I'm sure. And I don't want to be on here until midnight because I'm tired. I'm a tired boy. Uh, but let's talk about what's important. Um, New Year's resolutions. Did everybody complete any New Year's resolutions this year? Did you set any goals for yourself? Did you follow through? Did you show that grind set that it takes to be successful, be a leader? I know I did. I set one. I set one New Year's resolution this year, and with 1 day to spare, I completed it. And that was to see 50 movies in the movie theater. Um, and I don't know that there's any other more worthy goals. You guys feel free to share them, but I'm just gonna go through it a little bit. My list here. Let me bring it up. Um, these are the 50 movies I saw in 2024. You can see there. In chronological order. This is in the order I saw them. This is not in order of what I thought their quality was. Um, did you learn Portuguese? How'd that go? Type something in Portuguese. Um, yeah, seeing 50 movies. I know people see a lot more. And granted, I was unemployed for about 9 months of the year, so maybe it even should have been easier. But it's um it's a commitment going to the movies that often. My rules were I was only counting I was only counting the first time I saw a movie this year. So, as you can see, there's some older films on here. Um, we'll talk about that. But if I saw Dune twice. Um, I ended up seeing Long Legs twice because I disliked it so strongly the first time. I felt like I must have been wrong. Turns out no, was not. Um, I saw a few things a couple times, but I don't count those. It's 50 first viewings. Um, Thank you, Trouble. That's so nice. Um, 50 first viewings on in 2024, and um, 50 movies didn't. I don't think 50 movies worth seeing came out this year because of the strike and the production slowdown in Hollywood. That has also been ruining my life. What's going on with my connection? Is it bad? Uh, Longlegs is not. Um, Longlegs is not. It's not. I don't. You know. I. You know. He, he should watch it. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that scary. It's honestly not that scary. It was just. It's. They wanted to. They wanted to do something. They wanted to do something that was like Silence of the Lambs coded, um, but quote unquote scarier. And I don't think they earned that comparison or the idea that it was scarier. So I was just disappointed with how it all played out. The plot doesn't really hold together, and the the explanation for everything is just kind of um uh sorry, Camry. I guess try harder next year. Um no, definitely yeah, it's creepy, it's not scary. There's good scenes in it. Um and I think the aesthetic was cool, but they just didn't earn it. So yeah, that was the I think Long Legs was maybe my biggest disappointment of the year. Because everything else I didn't like, I knew going in that I wasn't going to be too crazy about it. But the last half, you can see my list here. Starting with number 20, Lawrence of Arabia. There's a whole lot of older films re-releases, which I'm happy did a lot of this year. It worked out in my favor, in moviegoers' favor. Um, Even though it's for cynical reasons that they had to do it, but fair. A lot of these, a lot of people were at the theater. I guess Princess Mononoke was the first re-release I saw this year, which also was, I think, one of my favorite movie going experiences of the year. I haven't seen that movie in so long, and it's incredible. And I've never seen it in the theater. I only saw it on video when I was a kid, and I loved it. Uh, it's if you have a chance, they re-release the Miyazaki movies every year. They call it Ghibli Fest and make it seem like it's a special event. They just literally re-release them every year. So watch the schedule for those and go see them because they play really well in theaters. It is. I think it's on. I want to say it's on Amazon. On one of them. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like it was building towards something, and it just didn't. It just didn't happen. Um, and that was a bummer. And I don't want to spoil it because I think it's worth watching. So watch it. But just don't go in with high hopes. That was the original run, or did you see it in the IMAX release last month? There you go. Check it out on YouTube. Um I guess I was trying to make a post about what my favorite new movies were this year, like my favorite experience. It's hard to say what my favorite movies were. Um but as far as like the experience of watching them, what I enjoyed the most for the new ones, Civil War, which is on HBO right now if you haven't seen it. Uh, oh look who we got. We got a special guest coming in here in just a moment, folks. Very exciting. And I think we got a. He's also just sent me a video as well. Bill, oh no, what happened?
What's up?
What's up, dude? This
Check
really
it out.
threw
I'm
off.
burning trash. Burning trash.
Let's try and get this better set up.
Look at this.
Nope,
Look at
that'll
this.
work. Hey, where are you? What are you burning?
Woo, I'm melting my phone, baby. I'm melting my phone.
Bill, thanks
I'm gonna not disclose the location.
Yeah, good call.
Somewhere near Barry,
Good call. Bill, what
and check it out.
Oh, he must be in Barry.
Going on here. Oh my God. Oh, everyone pay attention.
Yep. He must be in Barry. That's all I'll say. Because they don't give those people cell phone reception out there. Bill, do we have you?
The moment of the track.
I hear other people. Oh no. It's the best part is not being able to see it. Is maybe my favorite part of that. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
Behold! Woo! Happy New Year, everybody! Behold! Behold the great!
Yeah, this is worth the spotty reception.
2024.
Bill, what are we leaving behind in 2024? If you can
Yeah. Oh, did you miss that?
We saw a still of it, and we heard it. Yeah,
right.
I think we maybe lost you, Bill.
Failed experiment. Have a good New Year, everybody.
Bye, Bill. We love you. All right. Thanks to Bill for tuning in.
Ooh, watch out.
Oh.
Look at that beautiful fire. Yeah. What was it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Civil War was a big one. Let's see, what else did I love to watch? I love Dee Dee. If you haven't seen Dee Dee, that was pretty incredible. There's a lot of early 2000s nostalgia movies. I messed this up. There's a lot of early 2000s nostalgia films hitting right now, and I think that's just the age of the directors. But I think Dee Dee was pretty wonderful. What else? The Substance, amazing. I liked Saturday Night. I like that type of movie that is essentially a sketch, and it works because it's Saturday Night Live, and it was enjoyable. And Conclave was incredible. I loved it. Heretic was really good. And Nosferatu was unbelievable. We saw it on Christmas night at the packed IMAX theater in Providence. And it's very funny because people don't know how to go to the movies anymore, and they cannot navigate a full theater. So that was an interesting experience. But yeah, I don't really understand how people are so divided on it. Like, I understand. I think 5 out of 10 is a perfectly acceptable reaction to have to it. I think that's totally fine. The people that hate it and are all in on hating it are baffling to me. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet for that reason. Anora I loved it. I really loved it. I don't know. It's $20 is your mileage may vary. Also, it's going to be nominated for things, so it'll be back in the theater shortly as well. So maybe worth maybe worth holding out for. Yeah, Civil War was it was there was a lot of dread in that movie. It was because it was so present. It was so immediate. It feels like very possible very soon. It didn't feel like it was like very very far off from our current reality. He truly does. That guy don't fuck around. And yeah, so I don't know what the re-releases that I were my favorites. Trick or Treat. Very happy that was in theaters. It didn't really got a run when it first came out. It they made it and it never got released for like 5 years, and it finally kind of like came out at festivals and on video, and I'd never seen it in the theater, so that was really fun. The Witch re-released in IMAX. Let's see, Princess Mononoke, like I mentioned earlier. Interstellar was really fun in IMAX. Yeah, go to the movies, everybody. Support cinema. I would like to have a job again at some point. I don't think it'll be in the film industry. So also, if anybody knows any jobs that are hiring, let me know. Because I think I'm gonna have to call it quits on waiting around for movies to come back. Oh yeah, that John Keogh. He was involved with producing that. I didn't see it. I know they rented it. Rented out some houses at Millbury to show it for like a week, or I don't know what the deal was with the distribution on it, but like seems like it went well. Very happy for all of them. I do locations for movies, so like whenever they're not filming in a studio on a stage, if they're ever in a real place, that my job is to find it and manage it while they're shooting it. So scouting, contracts, all that sort of thing, managing vendors and ordering porta potties, mostly figuring out where to bring trash, a lot of logistic stuff. My passions are obviously hanging out with you guys on Twitch. So if that translates into any real jobs, most of my work experience before the film industry doesn't really apply anymore. Do you want me planning your wedding? I don't think people want me planning their wedding. I don't think that's necessarily, but who knows? That could happen. It could happen. Let's not play that game. Let's play some Xbox. Let's play some Indiana Jones, everybody. I have not started this game yet. I've been waiting to do it online, but I've been assured that you can punch Nazis in it. So this is very true. It's very true. Yeah. I mean, hey, if if that could happen, then let's make it happen. By all means. Is sound coming through for you guys? I don't think it is. I certainly can't hear it. It was working before, which is always the best when a thing that you tested just decides not to work anymore. Let's try it. Let's try again. I love technology. It's my passion. That's my real passion. Is technology. No, just not let's see. It's not coming through. Well, that fucking sucks, right? That could bone us. My passion is things working. When things that you pay for to work, working the way that they're intended to work. That's my passion. That's my biggest thing in the world that I love more than anything. And it just doesn't feel like it wants to do that. So let's play a game that does not require sound to be important. Real annoying. We'll try it next time. Maybe in a few days we'll play some Indiana Jones. Sorry everybody if that was why you were tuning in. But I just don't know why that didn't work. And instead of spiraling out, I'll just keep talking to you guys and playing this damn game. With my Spider-Punk skin. I'm pretty psyched about. I don't know if anybody plays. Thanks, Bryan. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I needed some cheer. I could use it. I don't know if anyone's does play Fortnite, has been playing lately at all, but they added for the holidays, they're doing like their Winterfest, they call it. And one of the new skins is just Mariah Carey. They added Mariah Carey to the game. It's not in sleep mode. To sing her song. So this game is so fucking weird. They had Skibbity Toilet the other day. Controls are messed up. This is all. Hey. In review. There we go. That's not helpful. It's very fascinating stuff, I know. Sorry, everybody. This is not the plan. And I guess I would have set all this stuff up earlier if I thought I was going to be playing. There we go. I could do sound effects. I promised this to a few people, so just so you know that this is something I'm planning on doing. I have a bunch of weird sodas in my fridge, and we're gonna try them out. So this is the lineup we got. If people want to, drop which one you think we should try. in the comments. There's some weird Mountain Dews in there. I'm really hoping that you guys don't want me to try the Dr. Pepper coconut, but I will do it. I don't want you to hold off for my comfort. This is about science. So I do insist. It's really frustrating that the sound doesn't work. I don't know. I honestly don't even know how to fix it. That is very sad to me. I feel foolish. I feel I'm embarrassed in front of my friends. I'm sorry to you guys. This is not normally how I work. I don't want you to think that this is a reflection if you are thinking about, like, you know, hiring me at your your huge business or anything like that. I just want you to know that this is normally my my methods. And I do also want you to know that keep in mind that I am showing perseverance by powering through. So, and now that I got that out of the way, I can fix some of my settings, and then we'll get into it for real. Anybody else have other resolutions that you either completed or were thwarted? Any ones coming up for next year that you're really gonna go for? It sounds like we do want the Dr. Pepper one. Hey, nice. What was your favorite thing that you read? All right, I better go. You know what? I think it's the Dr. Pepper one. Let's do that. So I'm gonna run and grab that. Stand by, everybody. I'm just gonna go on a soda run. All right. Let's see here. Dr. Pepper, creamy coconut. All right. Hasn't expired yet. Was a slight concern. All right. Hmm. Hmm. It definitely tastes like coconut. It definitely doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper. It kind of tastes like coconut water, which I feel like is yeah, not really getting that that wonderful Dr. Pepper taste. Getting a very strange aftertaste. Yeah. Very weird. I drank Dr. Pepper creamy coconut. And I don't know. I guess I'll rank them at the end, but that doesn't bode well for its rankings. It's very strange. How can you do Dr. Pepper and just not have like Dr. Pepper flavor? Like, how did you do? Like, it's there. You have it there. What were you thinking? Don't understand that. And it's logging me out of Fortnite now. This is growing great. This is really spent all day setting this up, making sure that everything worked, and being constantly being thwarted. My enemies are against me. They want to see me fail, and I'm gonna persevere. You know. And if I can get the sound working, then I'll switch back to Indiana Jones. But I can't figure out how to do it, and I'm trying to do it while talking to you guys. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world at all this stuff, but you know. I could see more of that bonfire from Bill. That's pretty great stuff. All right, Fortnite's reconnecting. Oh, the other movie I wanted to talk about that I don't think anybody saw. It's a real shame. Um, it's called Cuckoo. If you have a chance to see that, I haven't really seen it streaming anywhere. I haven't seen it pop up anywhere. But if you have a chance to watch that, I would absolutely recommend it. It's pretty bananas. It's really crazy. uh and I don't like to spoil things. I don't want to tell you anything about it. It's but the aesthetics of it are incredibly cool. A mountain um kind of resort vibe, off season kind of vibe, and it's crazy. It's one of a few movies this year that I saw that I really loved where they went, how far they went with it. Um, I mean, like I said, I don't think anybody saw it. I also really like Strange Darling. That was another one that felt like it flew under the radar. There's a lot of movies that came out this year because nothing was released. You know, no bigger stuff was made that felt like it wouldn't have been released in other years. So we got a lot of cool stuff, smaller things. And I would hope that would continue, but um, I don't know. It probably won't. There's Mariah. There she is. Just what the the average person that plays Fortnite, is there any way that they have any like cultural connection to Mariah? They mustn't, right? I don't have a weapon. Like I know everybody knows that's the song. The reason why she's there is for the song, but like I was under the impression that this game was all 11-year-olds and then me and then Brendan. And that's it. So is it for us? I'm happy about it. I think it's great. But it's the same week that they added Skibbity Toilet to the game. So again, I don't, can't really tell what angle they're playing. Is anybody going out tonight? Could it possibly be true that somebody is watching on Twitch and also is going to go out tonight? Are you just like on? Are you just on here while you're like getting ready? Is that exactly what you're doing, Eddie? Get out of here. Oh, I didn't see that, Nelly. You guys can't see Nelly's comment on Facebook. I wanted to watch that. I didn't catch it in the theater though. It looked pretty good. Yeah, 2025 is gonna be crazy. Should be should be brutal. I don't know. I just think on top of all the horrible things that are going on, people are just getting real weird in general anyways. So it's just gonna be a lot to kind of deal with. Won't be boring though. It will not in any way, shape, or form be boring. Just a shame. Will we ever have a boring year again in our life in any of our lifetimes? Yeah. Yeah. Go back in for this Dr. Pepper. Ugh, I don't like it. Is it troubler? Let me know if it's how bad it gets. If it gets better, keep me updated. Am I choppy or just the game choppy? Weird. I guess it's just all the so many people are just streaming for New Year's. It's taking up all the bandwidth in the city. People, you know what it is? People are streaming the mayor's music playlist, end of the year music playlist. Just getting ready to party, getting hyped up, listening to Candle in the Wind. Oh yeah, Kathy's going nuts tonight. She's playing Indiana Jones, but she's playing for the other team. I hope Bill's okay. I hated 2013 at the time. I'd do anything to go back to a year like that. Not specifically 2013. The year still sucked. But I want that type of year again, you know? $2011, not bad. Really throwing myself off by not playing on handheld Switch, which is normally my play style. Xbox controller, you know. That's the reason I'm playing bad. Not a skill issue. I saw the Bob Dylan movie the other day. That one's funny. There's a couple veering into Forrest Gump moments in that movie where like they show him on TV cut into old footage from the 60s, and it's like you just didn't have to do that. It wasn't super necessary. But it was some of the stuff in it was good. It was funny. The movie got shut down because of the strike or COVID, maybe, I can't remember. But they shut down for like a year after they started prepping it. So Timothy Chalamet, I guess, just learned how to play all the songs. So the entire movie is just like him live, like singing and playing, which is a cool move. It works way better than like somebody talking, having a conversation, and then picking up a guitar and then it going to clearly recorded music. but I kind of like I don't have a strong appreciation for Bob Dylan, so maybe the movie's not for me. But as a film, it's fine. It's also funny how he goes more and more into the voice as the movie goes, and by the end, it feels a little mean spirited. Turning black and white. Oops. Thought the ground was right beneath me. The thing that bums me out too is that the mixer is reading that the sound is coming through. So I can't really understand why it isn't. You know? Frustrating. Yeah, this is choppy as hell. Yeah, you know what? Something's going on with my system, everybody. I can't really figure out what it is. So, unfortunately, I think we got to cut it short tonight because my internet's falling apart, and that's no good for anybody. So we'll try again in a few days. See if I can troubleshoot all this and rewire my internet. But thanks everybody for joining for a little bit, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out. They do. It's a spectrum issue, but I don't know. We'll do some workarounds. We'll keep trying it. Hope everybody has a wonderful New Year's. And stay safe out there. Have a good night, everybody.